Welcome to Modern World Dynamics, where we navigate the complexities of the modern world. In this maze of human relationships, we often find ourselves grappling with the quintessential question: how to earn respect and value time in our relationships. Today, we're going to dig deep into this, unearthing the secrets of regaining her respect and making your time count. It's going to be an exciting ride filled with anecdotes, a sprinkle of humor, and a whole lot of practical wisdom. So buckle up as we explore this compelling topic. Imagine this: you've been in a relationship for a while now, and things seem to be going well, except for one thing. Picture this: you're our protagonist. Let's call him Joe. Now, Joe is a pretty decent guy. He's kind, he's considerate, and he's got a smile that could melt the polar ice caps. But there's this one teeny tiny problem. Joe's partner, let's call her Jane, she's got a bit of a timing issue. No, she's not late all the time. It's just that she's got this knack for calling up Joe exactly when he's in the middle of something important. "Hey Joe, could you pick up some milk on your way home?" she'd ask, right as Joe is about to close a massive business deal. Or, "Joe, darling, can you help me move this couch?" just as Joe is about to score the winning goal in his weekly football match. And poor Joe, he's left scrambling, trying to juggle everything at once. Now let's be clear, Jane isn't doing this on purpose. She's not some villain twirling her mustache and cackling while she disrupts Joe's day. She's just not aware of how this impacts Joe. And Joe, bless him, he's so wrapped up in trying to please everyone that he's forgotten to voice his concerns. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone, and today we're going to tackle this issue head on. So, what's the secret to gaining respect and reclaiming your time? It's all about setting boundaries. Now, you might ask, what do you mean by boundaries? Well, let me break it down for you. Think of boundaries as invisible lines that define your personal space and time. These lines are not meant to keep people out, but to establish a sense of respect and understanding. Imagine you're a knight, gallantly protecting your castle. Your castle represents your time, energy, and personal space. Your boundary is the moat around your castle, keeping the invaders at bay, allowing only those who respect your boundaries to cross the drawbridge. Let's look at a real-life scenario. Meet Jack. Jack is a hard-working chap who loves spending time with his girlfriend Jill. However, Jill often calls him during his work hours, disrupting his focus. Now Jack doesn't want to upset Jill, but he also needs his work time respected. So what does Jack do? He sets a boundary. He explains to Jill that from 9 in the morning to 5 in the evening, he's in his castle, focusing on his work. He assures her that he will be all hers once the drawbridge lowers at 5. Jill understands and respects Jack's boundary, and their relationship flourishes without any resentment or misunderstanding. Setting boundaries, like our friend Jack, is about clear communication. It's about expressing your needs and ensuring they are understood and respected. It's not about being selfish or pushing people away. It's about creating a balance between your needs and the needs of others. But remember, setting boundaries is a two-way street. You need to respect others' boundaries as well. If Jill had a castle of her own, Jack would need to respect her boundaries too. It's all about mutual respect and understanding. So, if you're seeking respect and control over your time, start by setting your boundaries. Communicate them clearly, ensure they're understood, and be consistent in upholding them. Remember, boundaries are not walls, but guidelines for a healthier relationship. Before we get to our next point, a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button. We're all about exploring the dynamics of the modern world here, and your support helps us dig deeper. If you're finding value in our content, consider making a donation. It fuels our research and allows us to keep creating these informative and entertaining videos for you. The link to donate is conveniently located in the description below. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. Now let's dive back into our discussion. Scene script. Boundaries are great, but they're just the start. The real magic happens with communication and understanding. Now let's dive deeper into the realm of communication. Picture this: you're in a bustling cafe, sipping on a cup of hot chocolate on a chilly autumn afternoon. Across the table, there she is, engrossed in her book, her face half hidden by the steam from her coffee. You want to talk about your day, about that annoying co-worker, about the funny thing your dog did this morning. But you hesitate, fearing you might disturb her peace. That, my friends, is where communication comes into play. It's not always about grand declarations of love or heated arguments. Sometimes it's about asking, "Hey, can we talk?" It's about respecting her space, yet making sure your voice is heard, Let's flip the situation. You're engrossed in a gripping thriller, and she wants to talk about her day. She hesitates, then decides to wait until you're done. That's her respecting your boundaries. But what if she didn't? Would you have liked it? Probably not. Now this is where understanding joins the party. It's about comprehending that just like you, she too has her own world, a world that sometimes needs to be left undisturbed. It's about recognizing the signs when she needs her space and when she needs you. It's about balancing your needs with hers. So how do you achieve this balance? Simple: talk, listen, understand, repeat. It's not rocket science, but it does require patience and empathy. Remember, conversations are not always about you or about her. They're about us, about building a world where both of you can coexist without losing your individuality. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can express freely without the fear of judgment or interruption. So next time, before you dive into your monologue, ask her, "Can we talk?" And when she talks, listen, not just to respond, but to understand. So talk, listen, understand, and watch your relationship bloom. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed together through the ins and outs of earning respect in relationships. We've tackled the issue of lack of respect, which can be a significant hurdle in many relationships. We've discussed how establishing boundaries is not only vital, but also a healthy way to ensure that your time and efforts are valued. We then delved into the importance of communication and understanding. Remember, it's not just about speaking your mind, but also about listening and understanding your partner's perspective. We emphasized how crucial it is to have open and honest dialogues about your needs and expectations. And let's not forget that we also took a moment to encourage you to support the channel. Your contributions help us continue to bring you content that's both entertaining and informative. We can't express enough how much we appreciate your support. As we wrap up, let's revisit the main takeaway from our discussion. Respect is not something you demand, but something you inspire. By establishing boundaries, communicating effectively, and understanding your partner, you can inspire respect in your relationship. Before we part ways, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got a lot more interesting content coming your way, and we wouldn't want you to miss out. This is Modern World Dynamics, signing off. Remember, respect is a two-way street, so drive carefully.